Hello everybody. I finally decided to share my, let's go with odd experience that I had while working at my first job. So I worked at a video rental store a few years ago. Who works at a video rental store in 2018? Me, I guess. And I had many bizarre experiences while working there. Some of my favorites were a man who thought that a bus was his female relative, and another man vowing to protect me with his life for finding a copy of Mighty Trucks for his son. Now, as much as I love these stories, they pale in comparison to my favorite interaction that I ever had at this store, potentially in my life. Let me set the scene. I had been working for approximately 7 hours after also attending all of my college classes. It was about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and I was working this closing shift alone. It's maybe worth mentioning that we had experienced a robbery threat in the past couple of months. As an aside, you're gonna rob a video rental store? In 2018? We never had anything in the register. You'd be better off robbing a frickin' Chuck E. Cheese. Maybe not at night though. I hear the animatronics do get a bit quirky. I digress. On this particular night, a woman enters the store. She's wearing workout attire, and I can kind of tell that she has something in the front of her jacket, but I just brush this off. She walks around for quite a while and finally picks out a very average movie. Picture something like a Bridget Jones's Diary, or maybe one of the Fast and the Furious sequels. Something along the lines of a Fast Five, not Tokyo Drift. And she approaches the counter, and we have a very average interaction at first. I hit her with all the typical pleasantries of a teen working at a video rental store. You know, the, "Hi, how's your night going? Oh, Fast Five, huh? I've heard some pretty good things about this one." And as our small talk is coming to a close, she asked me a question that I'm never going to forget. "Do you want to see what's in my jacket?" No, oh, I don't. But customer service me takes over, and I hear myself utter the words, "Oh, sure." No, you don't say yes to a question like that. But if I was going to be shot and smeared across the already very grimy counters of this video rental store, I was going to be polite while doing so. So she slowly unzips her jacket, and to my utter delight and surprise, it is not a gun that she released, but a teeny tiny little hedgehog who poked his nose out and started sniffing the stale video rental store air. Now, it was very late at this point, and I did think I was hallucinating. But then she lets him out of her jacket, and he starts walking around my counter as she's explaining that there was a gas leak where she was living, and she had to carry him around with her all day. By this point, I am very invested. I would do anything for this absolutely minuscule little ball of toothpicks. But our store is closing, and she says that she needs to get going. So she leaves me with one final question. "Do you want to know what his name is?" I replied, "Yes, of course I do." Because yes, of course I did. And what she replied with shook me to my very core. His name, Quilly Nelson. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.